No way. Tell me this is just a part of a comedy TV show or a prank. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. She likes my wife.
Okay, so the show itself is pretty much just a regular survival show, but of course it has some weird as shit in it. In the first episode they performed their, audition in units. Later they got divided into 3 levels within their units. There's high, mid and low level. I like that concept, it's fine, you know. The show feels very rushed since we barely get to see any of the girls, their personalities. They are just trying to push out all these performances and we only really see the trainees in the practice room fighting for parts and struggling with the parts they picked. No funny moments or friendships are shown. I don't know, it just feels weird. Not to mention they let minors perform Dream of You like hello. Anyways, let's move on to talking about the participants. I'm not going to talk about all the girls, just some of the ones that stood out to me. First we have to talk about the oldest trainee, which is Jiwoo. I feel like we haven't seen that much of her, but from what we've seen I actually really liked her. Up until now she's only giving us stable performances, so we stan. I'm so happy she got the killing part in 4 Walls instead of Iris. She fit way better and the visuals were serving. Obviously we have to talk about Moa. I've seen basically everyone say that they don't like her because she has an attitude problem. I honestly view it differently. Yes, she's annoying to me, but at least she's honest and doesn't pretend to be best friends with anyone. But I still find her annoying for some reason, so. Next up is Miss Yuna. She has that strong type of vibe which I like. I thought the sort of friendly rivalry between her and Jimin was fun in the first episode, but girl, this is really all she talks about. It kind of annoyed me throughout the show. Either way, she clearly has talent and enjoys to perform, so I'll still be rooting for her. We all know about Ruka by now since she was supposed to be in Le Seraphim. I expected her rank to be much higher because of that, but she was actually on the lower half, which was shocking. For now she doesn't really stand out to me and I don't have much to say. I low-key feel bad for what happened in episode 4, but it was also kind of funny. I'm not gonna explain it all, but I just thought it was funny when she got the worst feedback from the coaches after being the first one to pick her part in the mission, and that Mocha got really good feedback even though she had one line. Jimin was ranked as the number 1 trainee in the first episode and then moved down to the low level. Obviously Yuna almost had a manic episode. This feels very much like the entire Daeyeon situation in Girls Planet. The number 1 trainee gets a low rank and now has to make her way up to the top again. I don't know. I liked her. She clearly has talent, I hope she'll be able to debut. I'm only talking about Yusa because she's the first and for now the only girl to be eliminated. I don't really get why. No, she didn't stand out whatsoever, but she wasn't terrible. There are girls who definitely should have gotten eliminated before her, like Iris or the literal 12-year-old. We'll talk about her later, don't worry. But yeah, I don't really get why exactly she had to go, but I don't care either. Now we gotta talk about my girl Wonhee. She looks so cute, but why does this girl look scared 24/7? She was only a trainee for a month or 2 before coming on the show, which you can definitely tell. It's clear that she does have talent since she's an amazing singer and her dancing looks good for such a short period of training. Personally I would be rooting for her, but she just doesn't seem like she's ready and she is so young. Either way, I wish the best for her. I literally cannot with this girl. She keeps saying that she literally wants to be eliminated. I don't get why she wasn't the one to be voted out. This girl is just so embarrassing. The part where the coaches asked her to sing a different part of the song and she just didn't do it. She just stood there in silence and it was awkward as fuck. And that happened twice. Also just the way that she stopped singing and dancing in between practice for every mission. She's just a burden to the other girls. Literally just go home please. The last trainee we have to talk about is Ina. She's the youngest girl and she's 12 years old. from 2011. 12 years old. That's literally insanity to me that this company is okay with debuting a 12-year-old. I think everyone understands why she shouldn't debut. She seems like a nice girl, but just wait a couple more years, oh my god. Now that we've talked about the trainees, let's talk about the performances. If I'm being honest, there isn't a single performance that really blew me away. There were some horrible ones like the baby chick stage in episode 1, but all the other ones were just average to me. My two favorites though were the tomboy stage in episode 1 and the my bag stage in episode 4. I'm excited to see the performances in episode 5 since we got a little preview in episode 4. You can see that some of the girls really enjoy performing and are just good at it. For example, Yuna, Jimin, Iroha and Youngsia stood out to me the most. And there are girls who couldn't care less, like Iris. But yeah, in conclusion, the performances weren't amazing to me. The final lineup will consist of 6 girls. Hopefully all adults, but I doubt it. I would tell you my personal picks, but I don't think I even have 6 people who I really want in the lineup. Chanel, who I haven't mentioned yet, is really talented, but I could not care less about her personality or whatever. I have that with basically everyone. I really love Wonhee for some reason, but like I said, I don't think she should debut just yet.
You cut your hair, but you used to live a blinded life.